Good afternoon, WSSEA. We are live with some Street Fighter 6 action. We got Sedro-Woolley, we got Nooksack Valley. We're in for one heck of a game. My name's Spicy, joined on the mic here with the one, the only Zip Master Flex. How we doing today, Zip?
Doing wonderful. Ready to see some more of these good old high school students give it everything they've got to try to. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. Do we have teams trying to clinch playoff berth here, or is this just a good old scrap? I know this is a reschedule, right? But how much does this mean for the teams? Let's take a look here over here on the side. But I'm excited to see what they've got going. As we have for Sedro-Woolley, we have Maniacal Chimp. I can't tell if that was supposed to be Maniacal Chimp, but we have Maniacal Chimp. They call me Davey and Kage, and on the other side, Nooksack has Void Soda, Evil Melon, and Nico to be the last player for that team. But man, how are you feeling about it, Spicy? How are you feeling coming in here again?
I'm feeling good coming in here. Always excited to see this. We got two pretty good teams here as well. They're fighting actually for the number 2 spot in playoffs. So they're both already clinched, but they got the same record. And now they're just fighting pretty much for seeding. Sedro-Woolley got second place last year in states. Nooksack Valley has won states a few years back as well. So yeah, two teams, good players, some history here as well. Just fighting for one better spot here in playoffs, which is coming up shortly.
And Sedro-Woolley, I definitely remember them. Nooksack, I definitely remember them. My thing is, I don't remember. Hold on, wait. Okay, so Void Soda's a new player to the squad for Nooksack. Evil Melon, been on Street Fighter since the beginning. Also on the Valorant team. And then Nico is the team captain since the beginning. Loves fighting games. You know what? They've been so long tenured together, man. But this is
that's awesome.
I'm assuming, 4 years. These guys, this is senior year, man. They don't get to do this again unless they go to college and keep it up. CFGC, go ahead and holler at them, guys. You're gonna have a lot of fun playing in those competitions once you're in good old college. But Nooksack Valley, man. I've been seeing them for. I think I always get mixed up, but I think this is my 3rd year on WSSEA. If I'm not mistaken. I've done 3 of these seasons, and I remember them being high performers every single time. If I'm not mistaken, Nico was one of the best players, and I remember in the finals he just ended up running into a rough match for the closeout. It really went down to the wire against a really prolific team. But with that being said, guys, shout out to these players, and we're going to get in here shortly. But also give a shout out to Zotac Gaming for supporting Scholastic Esports in Washington State. If you want to show your support on social media, make sure to use #PoweredByZotac or #ZotacUSA whenever you make your post. And also join the Zotac Gaming Discord and show some love in there, guys, because they are making sure that we get these things popping and happening for these students.
Oh yeah, Zotac Gaming, always one of the great sponsors here with WSSEA, and it's awesome seeing them all here as well. And you mentioned it, Nooksack Valley, this is like senior year, it seems like here. They've been here since the beginning. Apparently there's now 4 years of this as well, so they won states then their freshman year. Now here they are, one last ride, have a chance to maybe make one more run. Would be a storybook ending to a lot of their high school careers. We'll love to see that. Sedro-Woolley, a lot of the players here are still looking for that first state title, at least in Street Fighter. So you never know. It could be a really good matchup here. We know Sedro-Woolley really close last year, lost 2-1, I believe, to Mount Lake Terrace in finals. So anything could happen here. Another day, another set, and let's get going, see what this matchup has to offer.
There we go. Getting this thing underway. We do have Gold Kenneth going up against Akuma. Side of Maniacal Chimp. He's going to be on the Akuma Classic, and the Classic Ken on the other side with Void Soda.
Interesting stuff we got going here. I love that corner pressure here as well. You see Void Soda on that Ken. Now into the corner here, putting out some nice stuff. And I love to see that we're already seeing a lot of high execution, at least for here in WSSEA, at least already from these opening players.
Ooh. He went for the overhead into the grab, but it was a good jump from Maniacal Chimp to get out. Either way, pure domination. The patented low forward from Ken putting in dividends for Void Soda to take that first round. The jump in. Drive rush off the low forward. Short little combo.
Oh, yeah, I love, yeah, Void Soda's on fire right now. You just seeing all that happen here. You finally get the counter there from Manacle Chips, but not really gonna matter, Void Soda. Yo, that offense is absolutely on fire here. There's so much pressure there. That's that first game going in the way for Void Soda here. We'll have to see that so far, see what happens rest of the set.
It's always a curse to see somebody get Gen right up. That right there is one of the biggest knowledge checks in this game. The whole community, and even at top level play, had nightmares trying to figure out how to deal with Gen Ride when the game first came out. And you know, if you don't know exactly what to do, there's really barely any options, honestly. And if you don't know what to do, you will get steamrolled the way that Medical Chimp is right now. That Gen Ride pressure, some nice combos from Void Soda, cinching him a nice round right there. But nice EX Fireball to start the round for Medical.
It's crazy. Void Soda's the new player on this Nooksack Valley team. Apparently he's only been playing for a couple of months. You wouldn't be able to tell by the way they're playing right now, going up really well against Manacle Chimp. You'll have to see like the spacing here too. A little bit of the footsies actually being incorporated, meeting Manacle Chips here in the air. Love the reversals options, and just you see it's really both these players trying to do something here. But 3 straight rounds have gone in the way for Void Soda, trying to see if they can maybe get the second game.
This is the most spacing that we've seen in any single match of WSSEA this year. Nice, landed the demon flip slam over the top into the command grab. Trying to get himself in there. Fireball's gonna trade with the Dragon Lash. One good touch here, and it might be curtains for Manacle Chimp in this round. Low Gen Rye as he's been switching it into the overhead to close rounds. Manacle Chimp was not ready for the toe touch.
Was not ready for that indeed. Seeing what's going to be the option next for Manacle Chimp. Already down 2 games in this set. Gotta dig deep, gotta get something going here. Really haven't seen a lot of offense really from Manacle Chimp. Sharon to see if they can get any big of their combos going. Akuma with a lot of pressure here too. Maybe able to get something, but Void Soda not even gonna let that happen. We're once again just thrown into this corner. Is the DI though. Gotta have something going here for Manacle Chimp.
Nice, and gets the command grab once again. No parry attempt. It was almost burn out Void Soda making the right play to just eat that on wake up instead of trying to parry a blow. Now both of them low on drive meter with a good health lead here from Manacle Chimp. He's utilizing that command normal, that forward heavy punch. He's trying to get in there. Good job with the demon flip over the fireball, catches the toes. Burned out is Void Soda. He does have the offensive upper hand as he catches the hands of the DI. Manacle Chimp round on the board.
Yeah, first round of the board here for Manacle Chimp. First round of the set. Let's see if it leads to anything here. Yeah, going up with a fireball in the air. Not able to really follow up with it though, but able to maybe get something going. Yeah, you see them playing real careful, both of them, just with that spacing. Able to find something. Demon Flip not gonna find its mark there either. Void Soda gonna try and get something going though. Gets the throw. See what else they're gonna be able to do off of it.
Oh, tried to walk up grab, but the walk speed from Akuma is just way too good. Catches the toes with the demon flip into the command grab once again. That has been his choice Oki tool. Been able to get that to work about 3 to 4 times. DI is going to work once again. This can be it if he spins bar, but he does not. Gives a chance to Void Soda. DI into the wall. Forward heavy kick. Close that one out. And we have 2 to 1. Manacle Chimp sneaks onto the board.
Yeah, I guess it's flying by. Already going to game 4 here. Each round has been real quick. A lot of the offense has been real good from both these players. You've seen a lot of these like follow-ups, the combos, just really benefiting from the execution here. Let's see what happens. Manacle Chimp got a bit of that momentum here as well. Void Soda trying to just clinch out this first set in favor of Nooksack Valley. Gets that opening here as well. DI not gonna be able to completely get it here, but Manacle Chimp still able to get something going until Void Soda once again finding another opening.
Checks the overhead attempt at the end of that Gen Rye. The issue is, in a jab right there, if it's the low, it will lead to a counter hit that can go into full combo. So you have to be careful about that option. Smell a DI? Yes, he did too. He got his way out with back throw. Set it up once again. Air to air, read the jump. DI! and now you die. And that's going to be Void Soda with a prolific round there to set himself up to close this one out. Manacle Chimp has to have an answer.
Ooh. And Void Soda even got the stun on Manacle Chimp there at the end of that round too, so real good stuff there. We saw a lot of those pops. We saw the hard rage. Once again, it's meeting them in the air, and it's been a common theme here from Void Soda. Also able to get the throw chains. Here we go. Trying to get him into the corner. You saw the throw escape finally coming through. Manacle Chip's got something to say now.
Hey, the health lead. But Uma, the lowest health character in the game. This is actually pretty even, to be honest. The air-to-air. To be honest, this is rough stuff. Reaction off the drive. He landed the low forward drive rush cancel into a gen ride to close it out. Gave an opportunity when he could have closed out with a combo, but regardless, Void Soda taking that one away for Nooksack Valley. Manacle Chimp had heated up a little bit there at points. It started to look kind of crispy. I was liking what I was seeing from him. Good spacing. I will tell you the exact answer to why he lost that game. And one thing that you're going to have to look at, Manacle Chimp, when you come into your next one, go watch these tapes and practice your anti-airs. If he stopped jumping with him and taking damage from the air-to-airs with the jump heavy kicks and stopped trying to be the preemptive one jumping, if he just stayed on the ground and allowed him to jump at him and he anti-aired him every time, that right there is the answer. That's how he won. That's how he wins that game. Given those free jump-ins, that's exactly why he lost. Obviously there's other things, but that's the biggest thing to me. Once he would have scared him from jumping to the skies and shut that down, he could have really turned that around. But he never did. Void Soda, you got to keep doing what you're doing. If they're not stopping you, don't stop it. And he did a very good job. Close that one out.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Sensei Zip, because like we saw all those like air-to-air interactions, and I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, you're like Void Soda just got so much off it. Read every single jump, just stay on the ground. You know, like a lot of those like Shoto type characters just have those good anti-airs just built into them. Great stuff here, but we got Evo Melon here, Nooksack Valley with the jury. We got They Call Me Davey here with the Terry here. So this is a great stuff. What are we going to be going into next in this second set?
All right. And a dive kick to get it started into a grab. Oh, we can tell. I think this is I was going to say it's an aggressive jury, but pretty patient there. Look at, not afraid to block, which is one of my favorite qualities in a player.
Yeah, you love the players who are actually just not afraid to block there. I love what Davey's doing too. I love that jump into the throw in that corner there. You're seeing it, yeah, just the jump, the neutral jumps into the air, able to get a follow-up. But here we go, Evil Melon able to get some stuff going here as well. They Call Me Davey, just calling them into the corner. Here we go, able to follow it up, get that first round.
Hey, Davey! He took him to Davy Jones' locker with that combo. I like it. All right, so we see, you know, when we watch these top teams, you see more classic, right? And once you see, does he have these? Does he have these? He does. Okay. Yep. Davey is looking really, really good out here. His conversion rate, he's setting up good pressure. Beautiful job there on the defense from the overhead from Evil Melon, though. Immediately check the toes, step back into the kick to beta grab. I like it. Get those toes off. Evil Melon has to make something happen here. Anti-air, yes.
It's something we've been looking forward to seeing all day so far from Sedro-Woolley, but you saw that anti-air come in there from Nooksack Valley. Evil Melon able to get something going, but They Call Me Davey still going in, just dropping all the resources needed, and that is the first game here. Sedro-Woolley finally getting on the board, at least in terms of the games once again, have a bit of a lead. Let's see if they're able to do anything with it here.
Very good stuff, very good stuff. Evil Melon, a little grab happy. I will say,
yes.
If there's any scramble situation, I see the grab coming out. And on wake-ups, I'm seeing the grabs coming out. And you tighten that up a little bit, and you're still in here. Because look, we got a good conversion there. Not a lot of damage, but it is going to be a little something. Nice conversion off the fireball. Patient, holding the corner. Try the grab, nothing doing. Maybe he's not having it. Got the toes, and now we're in mid-screen. Punish! Love that combo. Crack shoot.
It's so nice seeing that too. Oh, okay, let's go see. Both of them got some good stuff going here. They Call Me Davey still going in here too. Yeah, you throwing out a lot of those specials out there. Just trying to get something. You can go for some like overhead hit. Able to find the opportunity here with that throw though.
he's being smart and he's taking advantage of the burnout and using his frame advantage. You cannot do anything about that pressure that he's doing, and it's nice to see that he knows his burnout pressures and when he messed up, he just backed up and reset it. That's a very good combo though from Evil Melon. He is burnt out again. That fireball, he has to jump it. That's chip out. Davey makes a smart play with the OD fireball.
Yeah, you just have to know when to jump there. Unfortunately, Evil Melon not finding that opportunity, though. They call me Davies doing so well, especially just playing well at both ranges here, long range and in this close range. You'll see these big combos where once again into this corner on this left side. Evil Melon able to fight their way out of it, though. See what they're going to be able to do. Jumping in, not going to get anything going, but Davies got some other nice things, and you haven't seen the block strings here. You have to throw all that into the throw.
Nice burn knuckle. Understanding that you can jab back on that specific string. Evil Melon, a good DI on the burned out Davey. Ooh, you actually have these. Hey, I'm a fan of this week. The pressure's on. No anti-air. Needed that. I'm going to be honest. Another DI. Has a little bit left. Can't really utilize the feng shui level 2. But the DI is good again. You have to close out here into the level 1, and it will be done. We have 1 round apiece here in game number 2.
Yeah, 1 round apiece. This game, too, has been real good so far. Both these sets that we've seen today have been real good as well. Let's see what Evil Melon's going to be able to do. Maybe able to equalize this set here, but Davey, once again, throws it, Evil Melon into this corner low, and the throw escape. Yeah, just got to put yourself in the corner one more time. Love that string here. Able to get some other follow-ups once again in the corner, getting that throw again. Davey's still on fire.
Yep, too many DIs. Evil Melon said, I'm not burnt out this time, brother. I will not allow that one the good reaction. Hey, 2-0 right now. Evil Melon is heating up, trying to get in here and trying to make something happen for Nooksack. They are up a game, but Davey is really on the cusp of making this 1-1 for school. I want to see what Evil Melon's answers are. The grabs have been checked. Davey, even on the empty jump attempts, walk up, see, he's not having it. He knows that that's the play. So I want to see like maybe some more walk up stand heavy kick, walk up, crouch medium punch, and just catch him trying to tech since you've already showed him that you want to grab so much. That's where the mind game is.
Definitely, yeah, those mind games are so pivotal here, especially in this matchup. Really, anything Evil Melon could be doing, but wow, Davey just put it in option there. Able to keep this going too. Gets that throw one more time. Gets another one here. Can I get another? And that's gonna be that round.
Get to the well of throw loops. 3 of them in a row for the closeout. Very good job from Davey. Round start this time. Evil Melon gonna go ahead and spin the bar. On the cusp of getting another bar, has the corner. Oh man, sneaks that crouch medium kick in there. Very good button from Terry. Confirms off the counter hit crouch medium punch. Some nice solid damage, good 20%. Tried that stand heavy kick. Grab, because he knows that Davey wants to grab after those situations. This time, he knows that Evil Melon wants to. Goes into level 3. Oh, baby. Well, guys, it is now 1-1. That didn't kill?
I thought that was gonna kill. Okay, that will kill. Now it's 1-1. But I thought for sure as well that Davey had it off that super there. But hey, a little bit later it ends up working out though. But dang, 2 teams so far really evenly paced, and now we're going to the final set that's gonna determine who gets number 2 seed in playoffs.
Definitely. This means something for both schools, right? It means a lot. That seeding is going to help out in those first rounds of the playoffs to get you, quote unquote, easier pacing through the playoffs. So, with that being said, we have 1-1, and now the anchors will come up for the meaningful match to decide who gets that placement. And it's going to be Nico for Nooksack versus Kage for Sedro-Woolley. We've seen some really good players so far. So as these guys being the anchors, this is going to be a banger match. I'm excited. I'm going to see what we got going on here.
Yeah, I'm so super hyped to see this too. It looks like from the side of Sedro-Woolley, Kage's got the Akuma coming up here. So real curious to see what Nico has here as well. And like, I love to see this here. We already saw that Sedro-Woolley had that Akuma earlier. Here it was, yeah, Manacle Chimp. So yeah, two Akumas on the school. So it would be nice seeing what does the anchor have? What does presumably the captain, their best player, have with this Akuma? See that. Interested really now. What's Nooksack Valley going to really bring out here? Ooh, interesting here coming into this next matchup.
All right. And we are going to be underway here in just a moment. We got Akuma. I didn't see the other character. What did you say it was?
I think I saw it was Ed. I could be wrong, but I think I saw Ed.
Very, very strong character. Has made appearances in Capcom Cup every single year. As has Akuma, right? He's got some good high placements. But I think in the bigger moments, we see Ed really being that shutdown character in top level play. That's a good whip punish there with the stand heavy punch. Getting that corner. Snatcher out the sky, reading the jump, cancel into the dash up. Again, he is not allowing the DI. And I like that because that is the play. If you see somebody charging up Snatcher, you DI it because it's only one hit, but he's canceling early enough because he's already presented his hand. That is actually next level gameplay.
It really is here, yeah, and you'll love to see that kind of stuff here. Nico apparently been here since the beginning of Street Fighter here with Nooksack Valley, all 3 years of it. So, hey, let's see what we got going here. Kage down to the last few pixels of health, but still not gonna go down without a fight here. Have to be super careful at this point though with the long range game. Gonna go in favor of Ed and for Nico here in this final set.
As you saw right there, Akuma does have the advantage in the Fireball Wars against Ed, but if you time it perfectly with the windup on Ed's Fireball, he can nullify a Fireball and send one quickly to go ahead and get himself a little trade in there. Caveat there, and that was what he used to close that one out. As he gets a nice level 2. Does he have the dream combos? Does he really? Yeah, these guys are gaming. All right, I like it. Get the toes, DI. Sneak that in there in a moment of peril, and he was not able to react as we get Nico for Nooksack in one game, taking the lead here in the final round.
I love to see that there from Nico. Just some great stuff, really understanding what their character wants to be doing here. Able to just get up and close and personal here, then backing away as well of the spacing overall, the macro movement from both these players here. You're trying to see the drive rush is starting to come in through, and there we go, the EX there is Nico now in this mid-range game, but you see the fireballs. You mentioned it there from Kage, from Akuma, now and in this mid-range. Let's see what both of these players got.
Nice air-to-air. Low drive meter on the aggressive end is Nico. Very smart shimmy shake there with the step back medium punch. I'm sorry, that was step back heavy punch. Got himself a little combo into the level 1. You're done. 1 round up in game number 2.
I love that there. Nico I love that. Bring like the empty jump there as well, just in neutral, just able to get out that huge ball up here. What's Kage gonna be able to do? Haven't really seen Kage put up a ton of offense so far, and Akuma, a character, can definitely pour it on the other one here, but you see Nico just able to keep this pressure just on consistently. So good here so far, and now back into this mid-range, even now, still able to get these combos and these openings.
What's so difficult about playing a Shoto against this character? His range. One of the best things about Shotos is they have the fireball game, and they have the good footsies with the walk speed and the powerful low forwards and things like that. Well, guess what? Ed kind of nullifies all that. He has beautiful range on his mediums. He has the Snatcher. He has fireball to try to cool you down on your fireball game. I mean, it's really hard to get your game plan going, and you have to kind of smother him, but you also saw, once again, he has a reversal. You saw Nico go to that option 2 times in that last game, and they were correct both times. So then it scares you out of pressuring. So the mind game, keeping his mental together, is where Kage is going to have to keep together. He can't allow the conditioning when he gets in to believe. He's got to be able to bait one of those reversals once he gets in, is what I'm looking for. But right now, the pressure from Nico, no fear. He's just letting everything rip. Low on drive, he's still being aggressive. Nice.
You love this aggression here. Yeah, burning out all the resources necessary, but even now still putting on so many normals out there, making it so hard for Kage to really get anything going here. Down to like the last few bits of their health here as well. Let's see what Kage is going to be able to do in long range. Yeah, I love the anti-air there. Just getting that DP, just bread and butters here. Finding an opening maybe. Nico once again though, just trying to get things going here. Able to maybe, it's just so close now here, it feels like. But Kage is so careful. Gets the DI though.
Does he have these? No, he needed the level 2. He needed that at the end, and now the chip is huge here from the level 2. What a sneaky grab! The panic grab is gonna work out for Kage.
And it's such a big round here for Kage too. That could have been disastrous. You're already down 0-2 in this set. It's the final set of this match. To steal that will basically in the last quarter of your health, even after missing the level 2, able to get the throw. So big here. What's Kage gonna be able to do to follow up? Not sure, because Nico once again with the offense, throwing him into the corner, just gets so much pressure.
Oh, he's got an opportunity. Punish counter grab. It's gonna hurt. Oh, the jump medium punch! A dividends doesn't cancel into the level 1. Nico did have the round. He tried to go for a DI, but it was too telegraphed. Nico jumps straight over Kage to get one round up. And now, this could be it. Or does Kage put Sedro-Woolley in a positive position here by winning this one? Straight to the level 3. I cannot believe he got the bar back after spinning the level 2 in round number 1. Jeez,
yeah, I saw level 3s were just online from both, and there's so much damage here. I'm wondering what Kage's got on the board. You know that you already have the level 3 ready. Critical Art's gonna be available soon here as well. But is Nico gonna let that even be a problem? Nico one more time with the offense. Now he just needs to like basically one more hit from this interaction. What's Kage gonna do? One last gasp. Gets the throw. Let's see if they have anything else to do to follow up here as well.
He's gotta do the level 3 here. No, he didn't get the DP. He dropped it, and that's gonna be it. Nico with the wake-up grab off the failed opportunity of Kage, and Nooksack Valley is gonna take it away in the battle of the anchors. Oh, that was so good and so unfortunate. You have to DP and cancel in the level 3 right there, and he missed it.
It's a heartbreaking way to end it, because that was gonna be such a good set, it looked like, and this matchup as a whole was so fun to watch. You saw so much high-level play from all of these 3 players, and you hate to see that in like the few instances where they don't have it, it actually determines the entire match.
Yep. Wowie zowie, man. Well, everybody out there, if you enjoyed that show, this is brought to you by Landfest Gaming. They do 300 broadcasts to Scholastic for Scholastic leagues in Washington and Indiana. They provide these broadcasts free of charge to the leagues, schools, and teams that they cover. Your generous donations to make this possible. Every $200 raised is one regular season broadcast. So this broadcast that was brought to you today costs $200 to run. So if you guys want to help out, send a $10 in, send $5 in, send $1 in, and it can add up to more broadcasts to give these kids a chance to play and hone their skills and maybe work towards scholarships. If you want to donate today, use that QR code on the screen to show some love to Landfest.
Always love Landfest for everything they do here. Zotac as well for providing this stream here. When we get to see some awesome gameplay, really, from both of these schools, that was one of the best matches we've seen probably in WSSEA Street Fighter history. And this is just the regular season stuff. We got playoffs coming up in a few weeks here as well. And this is just a tip of what WSSEA is gonna offer here. So next week on Tuesday, we got some Rocket League action coming up here as well. But that wraps up the Street Fighter coverage for us today. My name's Spicy, once again joined here by Zip. Everyone have a good rest of your day.